So today is going to be a little different. I had originally planned to film this video where I was truly doing an unboxing, where I had never opened the box that I got in the mail, and it was a true first impression. However, my camera decided to die. The reason I'm saying this is because I'm now filming on my iPhone. What I'd really like you guys to do, if you could, would be to let me know down below whether this quality or my camera quality is better. I really want to know. I really want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best quality videos that I can, and unfortunately I was so excited to film this video that I couldn't wait for my batteries to charge. So that's where we're at with everything right now. Okay, so I am doing a makeup unboxing today that I feel is so long overdue. Quarantine has really made me into a shopaholic. I want to buy everything in sight. I want to just spend all of my money. I am working, but it still makes it very difficult for me to spend money because you can't go out and just wander the stores like I normally would. So I've been doing a lot of online shopping, as you probably have noticed. This is a first video that I am really excited about. So now that I finally have the products in hand, I am going to show you a little bit of what I got. You will have to bear with me just because I am constantly trying to remember to look at the actual lens and not my face. I typically don't have a viewfinder when I use my camera. It doesn't have one on the side that I can see when I'm filming, so I'm not used to having some place that I can look and see what I look like and what I'm doing. So just bear with me. We will get through this together and hopefully it'll be painless. So welcome to my cozy corner, and I hope that if you like what you see, you can hit the like button and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. If you want us to keep in touch with what's going on in my daily life, go follow me on Instagram at Cats Coffee and Comfort, same way it is here. And I will see you over there pretty much every day. Here it's only once a week. So I have ordered a makeup haul from E.L.F Cosmetics. E.L.F Cosmetics is a vegan and cruelty-free makeup company, and during these COVID times they've also included a free hand sanitizer with every order that's done. So that's the first thing I'm going to show you guys. Here is the hand sanitizer. So mine looks a little worse for wear. I'm not sure why it looks so scuffed, but that's okay. It's 62% alcohol, which is not necessarily the recommended, but that is okay too. One thing I did notice as well, their packaging is completely recyclable. They're like little stuffing, like the stuffing inside the box is all made of paper, so it is completely recyclable. However, the one thing that I noticed is that everything that I pulled out of the box was covered in like a little paper dust, but that's basically what was covering all of the products. So that was kind of weird to me. I had to like blow everything off and dust it off before I opened it, but that's okay. As well, they also had a free gift with every order over a certain amount, as well as free shipping over $25. So for that, I got this metal matte liquid lipstick, if it'll focus. But yes, this is a metal matte liquid lipstick. It's in the color Pretty Penny, and it's kind of like a rose gold coppery color. The other free gifts they had, I think one was like a foundation. They also had an after workout spray, which one of my friends got, and she says it's really nice just when you're really hot, just to give yourself a quick squirt of it and it'll cool you off. The foundations, and I think there might have been a concealer, but the foundation I know for sure was not in the right color for me. It was a darker skin tone, and I'm clearly not very dark. So I went with something a little bit bolder for me because I tend to like to swatch my lipsticks before I buy them. But this is also the second lipstick I've bought online and have loved. So you remember my Morphe one. So it is a little doe foot applicator there. and I'll go ahead and give that a swatch. I did notice that it does matte down pretty quickly. I did try it on my lips really quick, and the first thing I noticed once it did matte down was a little bit drying, but that's okay. I am really used to that because pretty much all of my liquid lipsticks are drying, so I'm not too upset. So that. It's so hard to see, oh my goodness. Put this on the wrong side of my arm. That is the color. Really hard to see. So I think I've sort of got it where you can see it. It looks more coppery on camera, but it is like a nice pinky rose gold copper. It's really nice. I really think it suits my skin tone. Just me. Okay, so one of their lines that I have really been interested in has been their cannabis line, CBD line that they have come out with. They have a lot of skincare products that are cannabis infused. I was tempted originally to get the whole skincare line before, like a while ago, but now that I found a skincare that really works, I don't want to stray from it. So I tossed around the idea of getting their lip chap, but I did pick up their primer here. So it's their Puff Puff primer, and the consistency is very much a little pump like this, but I'll show you guys really quick. So the consistency is quite like transparent. It's very, very, very white. A little bit does go a long way. This little tiny amount here, I can literally use to cover like almost, I would say probably a piece like that on my arm. It's quite like easily usable, and I really enjoy the fact that it's not greasy. It's also not sticky. It's kind of tacky, but it's not anything that would be really annoying on my face. It wouldn't make me oily. It just helps the makeup stick. I have been looking for a primer for a long time. I have a sample of the Milk primer upstairs. I think it's the Hydro Grip. I have not used yet, so I want to use that before I start getting into the Puff Puff primer, because eventually I would like to find one, because I don't currently use a face primer. I use my primer, not a face primer. The next thing I bought, and I have been looking for a while, has been a blush. So if you watch any of my makeup videos, I think I've said it a few times that I tend to gravitate toward one particular blush in a set of 4 that I have. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say orange because it's not, it's like a peach. Yeah, it fits in with my skin tone really well. It's a little bit lighter, or sorry, a little bit darker than my skin tone, a little bit more peachy, so it makes for a really good contour blush. I really like it. I don't contour my face. It adds a little bit of color, but it's not pink. So I'm running low in that pot, and I have been looking for a new blush. That being said, this blush is not the dupe for it, but it is still really pretty and it's really nice. So I got this. It is the E.L.F. Primer Infused Shimmer Blush in the color Always Cheeky. I cannot for the life of me get this open. Oh my god, I literally am like incapable of getting this freaking container open right now. Okay, got it. So that is the color. It's like a nice pink color. Oh my goodness, I'm so washed out. There we go. So it's like a nice pink color. Coral, maybe? Do I want to call it coral? I'm not sure. I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. You will see underneath the lip chap, the lipstick, that it is like a nice peachy coral, and it is buildable because obviously this is the side that I touched it first and I dragged it across. So it is buildable, which is really good, because if I have a blush that's not buildable, I tend to be too heavy-handed and I look like a doll. So that's not ideal. So now we're going to get into the most exciting part of the whole entire purchase, which was another eyeshadow palette. So if you know me, most of my eyeshadow palettes are pretty neutral in color. A lot of golds, a lot of pinks, a lot of browns, nothing too out of the ordinary, which is why I kind of wanted to step out of my comfort zone and pick up a color-based palette. So Jay Kissa partnered with E.L.F. for a collaboration to make the perfect rainbow palette, and I think she pretty much nailed it. This palette is in support of Pitbull Rescues, so it's called To the Rescue, and it does come, before I show it to you, it does come with a little sticker pack here that you can use to customize your palette so it looks a little different from someone else's. She is encouraging people to use it on the outside. Obviously, there's not a lot of room on the inside to use it, but obviously it's up to you. So this is what the outside of the palette looks like. It's nice white on the front and black on the back. Comes with a very large mirror, which never a problem if you ask me. And the inside looks like that. Now, if you know me, you're probably like, holy crap, she's never gonna wear half these colors. I'm gonna damn well try. I've never done a makeup look that's a rainbow. Stay tuned for that because I'm going to do one and I'm going to use all of the colors in the palette. But I've never done one, so we're gonna give it a shot. I need to step out of my comfort zone. It's Pride Month. Why not? So I'm going to do some swatches for you. We're gonna start with the top row. We're gonna go from right to left, and I'll let you know. So the first shade that I'm swatching is called Casey. Ooh. Interesting. So this is Casey here. It's kind of like a deep red. I found when I touched down, it did the most impact, and then as I spread it, it was harder to blend, so we'll have to play around with that one. The next one I'm going in for is called Millie. It's the orange shade. Every time I use it on my finger, it looks so pigmented. Ooh, again, so pretty. Very, very pretty. Sorry, I'm just wiping off my finger before I forget. So this here is Millie, this orange shade. The next one I'm going in for is called Yosemite. It is a yellow. Oh my God. I feel like I'm gonna continually say, my goodness, my God, because they're so pigmented. So there is Yosemite. Very yellow, very pigmented. Really hard to see on my arm. Why did I do it over here? I don't know. Anyway, very nice. It feels very creamy in the pan. The next one I'm going in for is the green shade, and it is Peaky. Yes, that green is gorgeous. So you can see the green there. This is Peaky right here. Do not worry if you can't see these colors very well. I will do a full arm view of it after I've done all of the swatches, because I know it's hard to see these. The next shade is Cannoli. It's a blue. It felt a little bit chalky. It's a stainer, that's for sure. So this one here is Cannoli. And then we have Sadie, which is the purple. That feels a lot more chalky. And there's not a lot of pigment with that one. Still really pretty though. This one down here. So going down to the next row, this row is like a darker version of this row. So the first one is called Pepper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all of the matching shades next to one another, and then I'll do their matching shimmer shades on the other side. So this one looks really similar to Casey to me. So this one here is Pepper and this one is Casey. So they look very similar. I think Pepper might be a smidge more brown toned, but it's really hard to tell. The next one is Zuma. Ooh, that one is like a peachy kind of color. So this one here is Zuma. This one is Millie. So there is a little bit of a difference there. Then we have Paloma, which is like a mustardy yellow. And that one is super creamy. I like that a lot. So this one here is Paloma next to Yosemite. And then we have Tank, which is a dark forest green, which almost looks black in the wrong lighting, but it is really pretty. So this one here is Tank next to Peaky. Then we have Thatcher, which is the dark blue, which I'm obsessed with. I really do like that one. So that's Thatcher next to Cannoli. And then we have the dark purple, which is very, very chalky. I do not like the feeling of that on my finger. That's pretty too. So that one is Pretty Girl next to Sadie, which is really hard to tell. I should say too, those top two rows aren't completely matched. There is no shimmer in them at all. So now we're gonna move on to the very bottom row here, which is all shimmers. So I'm really excited. The one thing I did hear a lot in the reviews was that Suki, which is the orange color, there's no payout to it. So I'm going to do a little bit of investigation on my own to see what I can find out. So the first one is Strawberry, which is the red. That's pretty. What I'm noticing too on my fingers is that if you're like packing it on your eye, I think it'll stay a lot better than if you're blending. Don't know. Oh my goodness, why did I do this? Okay, so this one here is Strawberry. It's next to Casey. Then we have Suki. I'm gonna use my thumb for Suki because I want a clean finger. Wow. It's more of like a gold than anything. Like it's not very pigmented. Like it's pretty. I think it's pretty, but I don't think it would give you a lot of color. So if you can see that right there, the little tiny shimmery line, that is Suki. So I feel like that would look really nice if you just wanted like a champagne color. It's not champagne, but like a peach, a shimmery peach, very, very subtle on your eyes. I feel like that would be really pretty. The next one we have is Firefly. It's the yellow. Again, super creamy. I'm obsessed with the yellow colors just because they're so nice. That one is like a true yellow shimmer. Nothing surprising there. Very nice. I like that one. Then we have Reagan. I think that's how you say it. R-E-A-G-A-N. Reagan. Ooh, that is gorgeous. I didn't notice that before when I was looking at it, but you can't tell in the pan either, but it has like a teal finish to it. It's like a blue finish. Oh my goodness, that is pretty. Then we have Bailey, which is the blue. And again, this one has more of a purpley finish to it. It is blue, but it has like purple shimmer in it a little bit. So right there. And then we have the last one, which is Confetti, which is the purple. And that is like a true purple shimmer. Very pretty right there. So I've got to say, this palette is gorgeous. I obviously haven't tested it on my eyes or my face yet, but I am definitely going to do like an E.L.F. makeup tutorial, meaning that I'm going to use all of the products that I got, even if they don't necessarily go together. I'm going to use all the products that I got today in a tutorial video so that you guys can see what looks great and what doesn't. I will do a close-up shot of my arm and I will insert it here so that you guys can see the colors a little bit more deeply. And honestly, I couldn't be happier with my purchases. Everything that I bought is gorgeous. Everything that I literally feel like I bought these in a store. Like, that's how dead set these products are for me. So stay tuned for the tutorial coming up. It will be up within the next week to 2 weeks, depending on what I decide I want to do. And please let me know about the quality of this video, because I really do want to give you guys the best quality. And if this is a better quality, then we'll make it work somehow. So I hope that you guys liked what you saw here today. And if you did, again, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.